Florida has much more to offer than its beautiful beaches. One of our favorite natural wonders is the vast number of springs that dot the landscape. We'd like to take you along to the Florida Springs, stunning places that many people in Florida, let alone the world, have never seen firsthand.
Six miles east of Ocala, Florida, lies our second Florida Springs highlight. One of the oldest attractions to the Sunshine State, where a network of 30 springs pump over 5 million gallons of crystal clear water per day into a river brimming with wildlife.
We will traverse a stretch of 5 miles of river on inflatable paddleboards, encountering shipwrecks, gators, snapping turtles, and other creatures that constitute this ecosystem, as well as a particular primate who since the 1930s has made this area home, the Rhesus macaque.
For 2 days, the Rhesus macaques eluded our gaze. This is our third early morning visiting Silver Springs in the hopes of encountering this mischievous creature. So we have some inflatable paddleboards in the back. For the population of macaques at Silver Springs is imprecise. In 2018, National Geographic estimated the colony of monkeys to be 300, and the park spans over 5,000 acres of wooded land, giving the Rhesus macaque a substantial domain to roam, and meaning that to see the primates, visitors often have to venture deep down the Silver River.
We're in Silver Springs State Park.
It is 7:30 in the morning on, what is today's date?
I don't know.
It is 7:30 in the morning on March the 13th, and we're sitting outside of Silver Springs State Park, the second place that we're going to go to. A place that is famous for shipwrecks. We're going to be seeing an anhinga nest. It's on this little island, bunch of birds, really cool. And then there's some pretty big alligators that swim around here. And most importantly, there are Rhesus macaques here that we want to see. So, let's see.
We're filling up our paddle boards. How's it coming over there?
Oh, it's hard work.
Come back. Where are you going?
Oh, yeah. There we go. Woo!
The parking lot straddles the western side of the King Fort paddling trail, where for a small fee, you can launch your non-motorized watercraft. Here I am carrying the board to the launch site. My grandmother bought it for me, and I highly recommend it. It's especially convenient for those with limited storage space.
All right, are you excited?
Yeah, except for last time we paid double. We went to both entrances, and apparently it's the same price for one.
I just hope that we see some monkeys this time.
All right, what's the biggest gator you've seen here?
A 14-foot ago. A week ago.
Do they usually mind their own business?
As long as you don't feed them or anything, yeah, you'll be just fine.
Do you name them?
14-footer is our name is Francis.
Oh.
Yeah, that's our biggest gator that we have.
And last question, where'd you get your glasses from?
Oh, my glasses? Oh, hey! These are Gucci. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'll trade you my my paddleboard for your glasses. How about that?
Okay, yeah,
All right, hey, thanks for being a good sport.
Thanks, man.
You too, man.
All right, this is the launch.
Trent, do you know what the Fort King Paddle Trail is? Shall we find out? Silver Springs is Florida's oldest tourist attraction and one of its preeminent artesian springs.
Until 2013, it was privately owned and operated, and for over 120 years, its glass-bottom boats ferried visitors through this winding trail of translucent water.
Until recently, the park restricted this path for its Jungle Cruise attraction. But today you can kayak, canoe, and paddle through this waterway. And about midway down is its namesake.
a replica of a stockade-style wooden fort initially used during the Seminole Wars and rebuilt in Silver Spring's commercial days to add color to its Jungle Cruise attraction.
The big fish over here. It look. Yeah, some of the fish looks. But you can get them too. Some of the fish look so sinister.
Yeah, they do.
That one looks so sinister. You look like a very serious photographer. Trent, tell us about the Silver Springs Landing.
This whole area used to be a trading route, so it's just another one of those buildings they used for trading.
Trent, what do you see? So far, we had seen no monkeys, and we're feeling pretty hungry, so we decided to stop for a quick snack.
Whenever we go on our adventures, we always pack a snack, and I think simplicity is key. In this case, we just grabbed a loaf of bread, some jerky, some cheese, and then you're good to go.
Of course, there's much more to see than birds at Silver Springs. Once hunted to near extinction, conservation efforts in the 70s brought this reptile back to thriving numbers. Today, the American alligator's geographic range sprawls from Texas to North Carolina. Silver Springs boasts of gators of all sizes, as you're about to find out. The larger of the two extant species of gators, the American alligator is the largest reptile in America. Males have been recorded to reach upwards of 15 feet and weigh over 1,000 pounds. With upward-facing nostrils that allow them to breathe while they maintain their bodies fully submerged, propelled through the water with large, powerful tails. Once they reach 4 feet, they are said to have no natural predators.
Moments after this footage was taken, we heard the deafening roar of an alligator mating call.
Where is it? Right by that tree. It's big.
How long have you been working out here?
I'm a volunteer.
Okay.
So I have a week job, and so I'm here out on weekends just to share things with people.
That's
It's a
really
beautiful,
awesome.
beautiful river.
Yeah, it is. And what were you saying about that alligator call? What did that mean?
So when you hear that grumbling, that means it's a mating call. It's calling to other male, female gators. Hey, I'm here. I'm available.
That's awesome.
But it carries a really long distance.
Yeah, it does.
But also during mating season is when you want to.
And then last thing, what was your name?
My name is Julie.
Thanks, Julie.
After speaking with Julie, we set off to find a series of shipwrecks strewn across the Silver River. Some of them are props from the golden age of Hollywood, which utilized Silver Springs as a film location for movies such as Creature from the Black Lagoon, Tarzan, and the Jerry Lewis movie, Don't Give Up the Ship, which clearly they did. Of course, where there are springs, there is 72-degree water, and where there is 72-degree water, there are manatees. One of the benefits of undertaking this project, the Swashbuck Journal, has been the incentive to study the Florida ecosystem. And what I've enjoyed the most has been studying this gentle, wondrous creature. An animal that I have admired since grade school when I attended Manatee Elementary. Seen underwater, manatees have a gentle, otherworldly grace. Just as in Crystal River, manatees take refuge in Silver Springs in the winter. This year, I was told that 6 manatees called Silver River home.
Now, personally, I have worked up an enormous appetite.
There is an canopy covering.
At the same time?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
There isn't a canopy covering the Silver River, so we sought shade from the scorching sun while we chowed down on our delicious aged Gouda and baguette.
What about this spot, Trent?
Ooh, honey, good eye. Shallow. That's my open water one. Baby gator.
Oh, hell no.
It's pretty small. Just small enough to have them on, I think.
Isn't that massive gator in this area?
Not really. What's really scary is that if we wanted to go out right here, we'd be trapped.
This looks like prime alligator real estate.
Yeah, I think they'd prefer it here.
No, get out of here.
Where's the fish?
Something over there. Did you see it?
I'm going to go forward, retrieve my camera, and extricate myself from this gator's nest.
Still no monkeys. But at the head of the spring, we came upon an island harboring 2 species of water birds, the anhinga and the cormorant. Building nests, disputing territories, the island becomes quite the fuss. Often mistaken for one another, the anhinga's beak comes to a spear-like point, unlike the cormorant's hooked beak. The anhinga alternates paddling with its feet, while the cormorant thrusts its feet in unison. Both are excellent swimmers, whose waterproof feathers enable them to pursue prey swiftly.
The paddle trail entrance off the main spring is the most stunning. The water is pristine here, which made for cinematic footage when we encountered this fellow.
The gator, right?
Gators seem scary and they should be respected, but they are also misunderstood. The gators we encountered at Silver Springs minded their own business.
And thus concluded our trip to Silver Springs, with a myriad of wildlife encounters, but sadly, no Rhesus macaques.
Have you seen one of those before?
Until we heard,
How you guys doing?
Good, how are you doing?
Yeah, got a lot of good footage.
Good. You see the gators?
There's so many.
Oh yeah. Go down, go out to the right, and go down a little bit. Yes. Tons of them. Running all over the place.
We're gonna get them yet. Alright, let's go.
No. Okay. For sure. Let's give it another minute. And we came a long way. We came a long way from monkeys.